This is just a warning.
Tonight seems like the fight before the fight. If we can get AJ past Pulev, then the Fury fight hopefully happens.
Now, if you watch Pulev's style, what they're saying is AJ is going to try and hit him with that left hook around that right hand.
Which
it's very,
is there.
it's very Eastern European. It's almost like an old boxer, you know.
Yeah, it's like Kingsbury
how they
rules,
sort of
isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. They sort of hold their hands out there.
I'm seeing AJ a lot of hands up like this.
Yeah.
He's distracting Pulev.
Yes.
What do you think he's doing that for?
He's establishing range. If you keep your arms further away.
Oh, there he goes. On him.
Oh,
Don't
smile.
Yeah.
Smile and then get one
Because because nothing landed.
Yeah.
Nothing
So there's
really
a
landed.
four-punch combination from AJ for those who aren't watching the actual fight at home. And it was a
AJ's
big
at the
smile
moment,
from
it's
Pulev.
like he's keeping long range and using his distance. We're saying that Pulev, the way he holds his hands, he's open for a left foot. But what about AJ's hand?
Yeah, I agree, mate. I agree.
Yeah, his right hand.
There you go. There's that power.
Oh,
Beautiful.
Pulev turned his
Straight
back
in
on
there.
him.
He keeps laughing. What's he doing?
I've got no idea.
Pulev's rattled. Pulev is rattled.
Boom.
Pulev is rattled.
You know, you're not laughing
on,
now.
AJ.
Wait.
Go on, AJ.
No, calm down.
Come on,
You're not
son.
going to get it. You're not going to get it.
Go on.
If that
Relax,
right,
relax.
if AJ's right
Back
uppercut
up.
comes
Relax.
in.
Oh, it's a lovely uppercut. He's going to drop him. He's
got
turned his
to
back
hurt.
on
Oh,
him.
he's turned his back.
He's a
That's
bitch. Fucking bitch. Turned
What
his
the
back
fuck?
on him. Like a bitch.
If you turn your, you can't.
Mate, you turn your back
Come
on a man in a
on.
boxing match, you look like a bitch.
Do you want to survive?
Pulev can laugh all he
What's
wants.
going on? What is going on here?
What is he doing?
Oh, he's down.
What did I tell you? When AJ comes with that uppercut, that right uppercut.
You're laughing
Oh
now,
my
mate.
God.
Dangerous.
We've
You're
nearly got
laughing
the
now.
fight to end
You
all
fucking-
fights.
AJ is overcommitting a little bit though here.
Right, he needs to calm down. Yeah. That's
This
it.
is what happened with Ruiz.
Just let the round
AJ,
go.
that
Just
right
let the round
uppercut.
go.
Just take your time.
That right uppercut is dangerous from AJ. That's his best punch.
That's right.
That's right. Yeah. If you hit me
Yeah.
off the bar, I'll hit you back. That's correct.
Absolutely.
That's correct.
When he first got clipped Pulev, he held on to AJ
And started laughing.
He looks to the camera and starts laughing his head
What's he
off.
doing?
Yeah.
Within a minute, he's on the deck. I'm
Yeah.
like, you're a fucking idiot.
And he started
Yeah,
screaming.
that's not cool, is it?
Lovely
When
job.
someone establishes their jab like that, it's a
Yeah.
matter of time, really.
Yeah.
But AJ is a big guy, and I always wonder when you do flurries like that, how much does that take out
Take
your
out
tank
of you.
until you can
Yeah.
recover from
Let me
it?
tell you.
Not as much.
There you go. There you go. You heard it from him.
Round 3, I'm not. He's recharging here.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
40 seconds left. He's barely thrown in this round.
Yeah, correct.
Because when you got those big fucking shoulders and arms, it gets tiring.
Yeah,
I wouldn't know, but I'll take your word for it.
It does.
Would you not say though that he would have been better off to go for the jugular in this one because he had him on the floor in the next one?
Because in
Yeah,
your head,
you got to be careful,
don't know
man.
if this motherfucker's like a Nate Diaz zombie type.
Yeah, he could be
where
playing possum. He could be playing possum.
And in the past, I think when you've seen with Klitschko, when he tried to get him out of there and he was still there, you know you haven't got it in you to keep going like that.
Oof, you got to watch those shots behind the back of the head.
He's an
also.
awkward matchup, Pulev, to be fair. He's proven to be a bit of a pain in the
Oh,
arse.
good
Oh,
one
good
too.
one over the
Good
top
one
there.
too. And then one behind the back of the head as well, on the blind side of the ref. That's cheeky, but he's going to get away with it.
So AJ threw a jab to the body, and I
Yeah.
read Pulev say, "What the fuck was that?"
Oh, beautiful left hook.
That left hook was
That
dangerous.
was nice, mate.
That left hook's dangerous. You can't keep punching.
I
the
feel
back
like
of their
Pulev's
head.
on the ascendancy a little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah, I'm not saying he's winning the fight by any means, but
I think-
he's
I think-
gaining in confidence.
I think this is his bet. I tell you what, he has thrown
Keeps
that
going in with
right
those
hand.
1-2s every time, isn't
Yeah.
he?
Would I love to have AJ's pec, shoulders, biceps, triceps? Yeah, I would. But when it comes to being effective
Yeah.
for 12 rounds, 36 minutes of competition,
Yeah.
having that much muscle isn't ideal.
And I credit him because I don't know with all of that muscle, 240 pounds
How he does
worth, how he does it.
Yeah.
So who would you say has the ideal physique for a boxer? Was something like
sitting
Fury?
next
A
to
skinny
mate.
guy.
Fury got a good, you know why? Because he's not too dense with muscle. You know, he can. It's that is
Brilliant
what
engine.
takes.
Brilliant
yeah,
engine.
that's what as Brian would know. When you have the muscle, you can be effective, but you are gonna burn out.
Right, very interesting.
It's a gift and a curse.
It's a
basically.
gift and a curse.
In the first few rounds, I feel like I can
You
knock
feel
anyone out.
anyone
Right.
out, and then
You-
once the muscles start filling up with a bit of blood,
Mate,
you're like, oh,
What, did you blow
my
after
I
a while?
swear to God, round 1, I feel like I'm fucking Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Round 4, I feel like a kitten. You know, honestly.
What do you
It's
feel? Is your power
Mate,
gone?
Mate, I
Derek
could
will
knock
make you feel
fucking
that way,
anyone
though.
out.
Oh,
And
no.
he's already-
Oh, this is it.
Good combination.
And he's laughing again.
Oh, and then he
Pulev.
comes with his
Go on
own.
up
I'm
there.
back there though.
Pulev's took them well. You gotta give
Concentration.
him- As the fight goes on, I think what we were looking for is an emphatic, dominant performance.
Yeah.
When you consider...
It's becoming what we were saying.
Mate, when you consider Tyson Fury went in there with Deontay Wilder, who a lot of people thought, whether or not it's true, AJ avoided, and smashed him to bits in that fight. We look at this fight. Mate, you're not fighting Deontay Wilder, and you are struggling. It was 7 rounds of domination from Fury. Deontay Wilder was never in that fight. Oh, it's a good right hand from Pulev.
Right over the top.
They're not hurting AJ.
He actually stepped in really well there.
Those shots are not hurting AJ because Pulev's throwing arm punches. He's not throwing from his base.
Based on this, right, I don't care what the fuck happens. I don't care if he knocks him out and he knocks him into Rose Z. You don't get near Tyson Fury. And I'd be a man. If we ever interview AJ, if I'm lucky enough, I'd say, look, on that, not a chance. I don't give you a fucking chance.
I know you'd say that too.
I respect you.
I know you would.
You're a great man. You're better fighter than me. You've probably got a bigger dick than me, all of that shit, bigger bank account. You're not beating Tyson Fury based on that shit.
After this performance, in the post-fight interview, you can't be like, where's Fury? I want him.
No.
I want him now. It's not that type of performance.
But you couldn't even
you know what I mean?
Because you can't say that.
You can't say that off this performance. Oh, that was lovely. And then he spun out to the right.
He's down! He's down.
That was
the
beautiful.
legs.
Pulev.
That was beautiful.
Pulev looks like
That's impacted him. That's impacted him there.
Mate.
Right, 25 seconds left in the
Why
round.
does Pulev keep getting up so quickly?
Yeah, you might as well.
Like,
You've done too much of a...
Take the 10
Oh,
seconds.
come on, referee, man.
Take the 8
That's
count.
like 20 seconds, you divvy. Oh! That's it. That's the Nate Robinson. That's the knockout. You're not getting up.
He's getting
Stay
up,
down. He's not.
He's getting up.
Stay down. He's not getting up. That's what we're after.
8.
Fury Joshua, biblical.
Good knockout.
Here we go.
Good knockout.
I'm just I'm very aroused. I'll use my phraseology from earlier on, yeah? I'm very aroused.
Is he all right, Lawrence?
That the fact is that we are going to get that fight. We have to get that fight now. The 2 best heavyweights on the planet.
Tonight, how many rounds did AJ take off out of exhaustion? What, 3?
3
Right, 3?
Yeah.
Guess how many rounds you can take off against Tyson Fury?
0.
That is the problem here.
The fight went on longer than it should have. And when you get to this level, you start to get
100%.
marked down on these very little things, yeah? It's like you're driving a certain car, Corsa or whatever, and you expect problems, it's fine. When you get in your Lamborghini, you don't want the same problems you're having in the Corsa because it's a Lamborghini. So now you're going to be like, you know what, this is not a good car. And it's still a Lamborghini with the same problems the Corsa had, but because it's a Lamborghini, it's a problem. And that is what's happening here. Because he's so elite, the little mistakes that I may make or Lawrence Okoli may make that we bypass, we can't do that with AJ. We're going to scrutinize him because we want excellence, and his competition is excellent.
We all wanted to see the very best AJ tonight to give us the hope that when he fights Fury, I want to be believing anyone can win.
Yeah.
But I just don't feel that way after that. And that's not because I hate AJ.
That's
if I
another
met
good way
AJ,
to
I'd
put it.
probably fanboy him. I'd be like, fuck me, Anthony Joshua. If we had him on this podcast, I'd be delighted. You know, I respect him, I rate him.
Likewise,
He's a great man.
I respect him.
He's done great things in many different places. He's helped the community. He's a great bloke. But I just don't believe he can beat Fury. If that makes me an AJ hater, then you can
No,
fuck
that's
yourself.
your
Know what I mean?
That's your opinion. You're entitled to it, and it's not just a wild thing to say. You know, you're saying it with reasons. You're providing why you're saying that, and I don't think it's unfair.
Am I wrong when I say this? The volume of punches that that AJ would have to throw would be more because you have to be keeping him away.
That's what I'm saying is Fury is going to come on with his better gas tank and he is going to be constantly peppering you and going after you. And when AJ does unload the tank on Fury, providing Fury is still there, if AJ does try and do that, look, AJ is going to have to try and do that because if you try and box with Fury, he's going to outbox you. So you're going to have to unload the tank at some point. If he's still there, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Because you can't take 3 rounds off against Fury. He's going to keep coming. He's longer than you. He's taller than you. He's faster than you. Better footwork than you. Better boxing brain than you. I just don't see how the fuck, unless he goes for it, mental, and lands one and gets lucky, and let's be honest, Deontay Wilder hits harder than you. He tried it, failed.
Yeah.
So I don't see how this happens.
This is just a warning.